Plaintiff Dejanira Vasquez Simmons was best friends with the defendant, and Dejanira did everything she could to help the defendant graduate high school. However, Dejanira claims the defendant dropped out and chose boys and partying over education. She's suing her today for hotel damages. Defendant Alexis Pumani says the reason she and Dejanira are no longer friends is because Dejanira often badmouthed Alexis to her boyfriend to try and turn him against her. Alexis believes Dejanira is trying to overcharge her for the damages.
Start with you.
Alexis and I were former best friends. We met through a mutual friend where we went to a party where we actually later clicked and became best friends. Alexis...
How long ago?
3 years.
Okay.
Alexis didn't really have support, and she stopped going to school, so I tried to push her to keep going to school and be like that big sister and that shoulder to lean on. But instead, she chose boys, and she chose partying and smoking. But even then, I still tried to push her to finish.
High school, you're saying?
High school, yes. And even then, I still tried to push her to finish high school and do what's best for her. As of now, me and Alexis are not friends anymore, due to communication and all the issues that we had. But I still want her to finish school. I still want the best for her at the end of the day.
What level are you at?
I finished high school, and I went to college for 2 years.
Good. All right. You working?
Yes, I work at it. Yes.
All right. Decent wages?
Yes.
Good. That's what any advanced training will do for you, whether it's skilled trade or whether it's community college or whether it's a university.
Plaintiff Dejanira Vasquez Simmons was best friends with the defendant, and she claims instead of graduating high school, the defendant dropped out for boys and partying.
One of the things that employers look for is the discipline, even though sometimes you got to leave. But if you've done 2 years and they see your grades for 2 years, they'll say, okay, this is a disciplined person. They just couldn't finish college. Much of college for an employer has to do with discipline. That's why grades matter so much, because grades take a lot of discipline to do that homework, to get to class, to listen in class. So the employer says, okay, even though she didn't finish, she looks like she had the discipline. So just a reminder of that, young people who are watching, even though whatever the case that you only did 2 years, an employer will take you over a person that didn't finish high school, even though you may not have finished your degree. So just a little word to the wise. And did you finish your 2-year associates, or you were en route to your bachelor?
Associates.
You did get it?
Yeah.
All right, good. Good. And these days it's just as good, because what they have is workplace curriculums. In other words, you go to a community college, for the most part, they'll have programs. For example, coding. You'll have a curriculum where it focuses primarily on that. In 4-year college, you got to do a lot of English, a lot of history, politics. So in community college, most of them have a curriculum aimed directly at the career. And they also have contacts with the workplace that they can send their students to. And the workplace says, we can count on them because they've received training in this field. It's like here at our studio. We have Columbia for our interns and production assistants, the entry level. Well, the reason we get them from Columbia is a television and film school here in Chicago, a very good one. And so we give them an opportunity to get into the entertainment field. You go from Columbia, you come here, and either you're an intern while you're in school, or you're a production assistant right after school. All right, boom, let's go. So that's how it goes, young people listening. And to you, you're probably 18 months away from a good career, because some of those community colleges don't even require a high school diploma or GED. They have curriculum where you get your GED while you're training in your career. Back to it. All right, you and her were very good friends. She went a different way. You decided to pursue your education so that you can be paid quality wages. All right, good. How's that working out?
It's going pretty good.
Good. Let me hear from you.
All right. Me and Deja were best friends. We're no longer best friends anymore.
Why?
Because we have really bad communication and trust
Why?
issues between each other. Because...
Before this?
Before
What?
this?
Yes.
Because she would go to
school?
To school? Yeah, she's not all about school.
What?
She's not all about school.
would
She
go,
acting
"Why
like
y'all
a
fall
schoolgirl
out?"
right now.
What was the communication problem?
She would go to my boyfriend and tell him that what I'm doing
No, I didn't.
on bad terms, or I'm doing this, or da-da-da-da. But that's not me going. I'm not going to her boyfriend telling her that, so I didn't trust that. So I'm like, you're not a best friend if you go and tell him
I did it.
I
false
agree.
business. You did it?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even like my buddies wishing my wife a happy Mother's Day without going through me. Just happen to have my wife's number, and you're going to text her, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. And I don't know about it. All right, I'm with you. I don't go talking to my man directly. You know, y'all might know each other.
Right.
We all friendly when we together. But don't you go reaching out by alone.
That's right.
All right, so did you do that?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Plaintiff Dejanira Vasquez Simmons was best friends with the defendant, and she claims instead of graduating high school, the defendant dropped out for boys and partying.
Tell me about the damages you're suing for, hotel damages.
I'm suing on my birthday, March 22nd to the 24th. We went to Toronto. Prior to that, Alexis, she dyed her hair red, and yeah, and it pretty much damaged the hotel bedding, the towels, and the tub. From when she got in the shower, her hair was up, so I don't understand how, but it stained the tub. And the next day, I got emails from the hotel, and they were stating that they were taking all this money off because I damaged the room. I'm like, damaged the room? I didn't damage the room. So then when they sent me pictures, I was like, oh, okay, I see why.
You have those pictures today?
Yes, I do have these
Let me see
pictures.
them. And how much? $765 was your?
$765, yes. I have the receipt as well. So the receipt is a little confusing at first for me because it said $280 and then it said $484. It's right here, if you.
Let me see it, please.
And I had them explain it to me what was the two different charges, and $280 is what they took off first. And then when I took that off, I froze my card, so they kept trying to take the charges off. And then the $484 was the remainder of what I've owed. So when I unfroze my card, it automatically took the $484 off. So altogether, it was the $765.
Ma'am, what do you say to this? Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it. It's my hair that I caught red-handed. But I feel that it's
Well,
good.
it been work for you. Your hair looks nice.
Right.
Looks nice. So how much did it cost?
Originally, she told me
Now,
it
how
was
much did your hair cost?
How much?
my hair. How did my hair? Oh, I did it myself. It was
How
like.
much? What's
How
the
much was
dye?
the dye? The dye was like
$10?
It was like 30. It was
All
like
right,
$5.
so the whole
I
your
got a
whole
big
hair
head.
costs $795. Worth it?
Yeah, it was
How
worth
long
it
does
though.
that last? Is that the
It
color?
lasts a while.
All right, so what you complaining about? Why are we here? Pay the $795 and let's go. You don't believe?
I don't believe it
nice
cost
enough?
that much because originally she said it was 2, and then it was 3, and now it was 7. So it's just like, what really
I
is
mean,
it?
I sent the screenshot of the picture that I've got from the email, and I've also sent the picture.
She
of
told
the
me
email.
today she knows the exact amount today.
And I told her-
$765 is your judgment based on the evidence you presented, and she admits to damaging it. Good luck. Continued success to you. Continued success to you. I know you're on your way too, right? Have a good day.
Honestly, I have no hard feelings. I just kind of want my money back at the end of the day, and I still want her to proceed in school and do what's best for her.
I have no hard feelings either. I'm okay at the end of the day.
So
I think we're good.
we're good.
Yeah.